joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Alan. The Force reporting for us. And Grant, one thing we know about these teams, they can both go deep into their bench. That's a luxury.
Yeah, a luxury indeed. And they don't have to worry as much about foul trouble or guys getting worn down. Credit to both front offices for building such complete rosters. And if that's how you like to start the game, boom, straight to the bucket for the easy deuce.
Left side, Robinson. Right side, Paul. Here's Edwards. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Drains the triple.
If you get open, Paul will find you. Chris has the best vision in the game.
Pass to Bosch. Now Okongwu. Robinson defending. To the paint. Here's Marion. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And stolen by Paul. And now New Orleans on the break. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Robinson. Here's Marion. Shot clock at 6. Edwards with it. Now Okongwu defending. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
Down low. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Guys, back over to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. To the right side. Here's Bosch. There's the triple. And Okongwu gets a 3. Okongwu's got 9.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
And Tim, after a change of leadership in the front office, the Pelicans looking to set a new standard.
Yeah, and the credibility and clout of this experienced front office, hopefully spurring buy-in and alignment from top to bottom.
Paul for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, he's usually the playmaker, but Paul can knock down a shot like that if you set him up.
Back to Irving. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Pass to Paul. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
Now here's Irving. No points yet. Bosh, no good. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Here's Coward. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
White for 3. Paul for 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here's Irving to halt the run. Connects from downtown.
Well, that is Kyrie, the competitor. He would not let that 3 go unanswered.
Outside Edwards. Back to Paul. Now Edwards. Pass to Coward. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. White. Here's Marion. And that's not going to go. Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for New Orleans.
20.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for New Orleans?
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Here's Paul. Pass to Marion. From deep. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Marion's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's one more assist in the career of CP3. We haven't seen many better passers in NBA history.
No one covering.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Coward. Here's Marion. Fires from deep. The rebound by Bosh.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. B.A.?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. New Orleans leading by 8. Paul with it. 10 points for him. Outside Edwards. Outside Hield. From behind the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Outside Irving. Let's go with a three. Miller outside. 4-3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
And the Pelicans call time here. And New Orleans making a change here. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. White with it. Now guarded by Yabusele. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. Hield for 3. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, Robinson with a block. Here's Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Miller outside. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Oh, got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. It's Miller with a drive. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Here's Edwards. And another one falls for New Orleans.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And it's the Pelicans on the break. And Edwards slams it in. Timeout.
You can't lose sight of where Edwards is in transition. He can be so explosive in these situations.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Westbrook outside. Pass to Diabate. Here's Bosch. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Paul looking over the floor. Hield from outside. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Ending the first half with an exclamation point. The three-pointer adding insult to injury.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you watch Buddy Hield, Tim, a 6'4", sharp shooting guard, some similarities to your game.
Well, he gets those threes up at a rate I could only dream about back when I played, PA. The green light that shooters play with these days, I tell you what, it must be nice.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And it's Coward missing. Under trail by 16. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And in the draft lottery, the Pelicans falling 4 spots, Tim, the 3rd worst record last season, but earning the number 7 pick.
Well, B.A., they have had a streak of bad luck when you really think about it. They're looking to rise above those setbacks and finally deliver on their potential.
Paul drives in. Pass to Marion. Back to Paul. Fires for 3. The rebound by Bosch. Now here's Irving. He's guarded by Paul. And here's Irving. He has 6. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
White on the wing. Back to Paul. They double team Paul. The kick out to White. Shot clock at 5. White coming through.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's the pick. Outside Irving. To the inside. Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Love the awareness right there by Kyrie to find his man for the shot.
And Okongwu with the block. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Ball with it. Now Okongwu defending. White can't hit. Thunder trail by 13. Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. To the middle. Outside for Irving. Lets it fly. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
And Irving showing you his versatility. You can play him on or off the ball.
New Orleans calls timeout. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development. He said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you, Brian.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Miller. He shoots it. They grab their own miss. And stolen by Paul. Pass to Coward. And here's Paul. Out to the right wing. Out to Hield. Here's Coward. From outside the arc. The rebound by Bosch. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City.
Shows the ability to read and react by finding an open teammate up court.
New Orleans leading by 11. It's Edwards on the wing. Getting a good look. Edwards.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Here's Irving. Softly drops in the floater. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Pass to Edwards. Over Miller. Edwards can't hit.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Lets the 3 fly. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Here's Miller. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Miller's got 8. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of...
48.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Thunder trail by 8. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Bosch, defended by Jackson. Picked up by Okongwu. On the wing, Irving. 5 to shoot. Here's Bosch. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Robinson. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Miller. Oh, swiped away. Inside. And slams it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. The Pelicans making a switch here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Another thing they've done really well in this game is their focus on the three-point shot. They're doing a great job of spreading the floor and then hitting those perimeter shots.
Here's White. The Thunder with the rebound.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Irving up top. Pass to Bosch. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What you admire most about Kyrie is his creativity. He sees the floor so well and sets up his teammates effortlessly.
The Pelicans call timeout. The Pelicans making a switch here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart. Let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Back to Irving. Pass to Bosch. Here's Miller. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Paul with it. Irving picks him up. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Paul. 20 feet away and no problem.
And coaches love to see points coming from an inbounds play. That's why you practice them.
Irving outside. Fires the 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
And Kyrie is a great shooter, just under 40% from deep for his career.
Paul draws the double. Now Edwards. Oh, he misses the dunk. Now Okongwu. Picked it out of midair. For the finish. Anthony Edwards rips it down.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Picked up by Okongwu. And he slams it down.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Miller fires. Oh, missed on the train.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
Outside Edwards. Payton with a steal.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need a nap.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where everything is going to have to go your way.
Irving using the glass to lay it in.
And Kyrie trying to do it again. He is one of the game's best closers.
Now Edwards. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
The three is in.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Now Paul. White outside. 6 to shoot. No good from 3. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throw.
So it's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 3. First free throw is good. And that brings him within 2 here.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
And this team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
Miller outside. Irving. The 3 is off. And so the big win by New Orleans in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Finally feeling like I'm alive now. Every day monotony making my mind cloud. Inner soul awakening.